Hello, and thank you for clicking on the link to learn more about, I guess we're going to be looking at reimbursing your customers for expenses, mileage, time, or items, and how simple it is to pass that through. So Pro, Premier, and Enterprise all do this, even QuickBooks for Mac and QuickBooks Online Plus will pass through time and expense. Although the desktop is definitely more robust, and Mac's a lot like Pro in that regard, has similar reporting. Now, the preference here, though, and I'm in Premier Accountant, so preferences, time and expense, and I've checked off the box, track reimbursed expenses income. I've set up a default markup percentage and an account to hit, right? Reimbursed expense income in this case. Now, you can also, once you turn this on, and there's another preference here, it's been here since 08, create invoices from a list of time and expense, and for 2012, Premier and Enterprise, you can batch invoice for time and expense. So it's just easier to create it, or you can do it right from one invoice. It's really up to you. But I'm going to do it in a very simple way, just so you can see how it all works. Now, on the chart of accounts, I can actually go to a particular account. Now that that's turned on, oops, sorry. Let me right-click and edit. There we go. And you'll see, track reimbursed expenses in income account. So it'll actually move it to mileage when I invoice the customer for that. So there's that as well. So let's do a few things here. First off, I'm going to go ahead and write a check. And this is going to be to D-Sleet. In this case, I'm just going to use an account. We'll say travel, and it was $100. Assign the job, and I made it billable. Now this is what allows me, by default, it'll be checked. Right, so it allows me to push it through to an invoice if I want. Now, if I didn't want it, if I just wanted to show up on reports for, say, contracting reports or job cost reports, but didn't want to push the expense through, then I would uncheck it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Close on this one. And let's also do some time. Use weekly timesheet, or could have done a single time activity. Maybe that would be a lot better for this just quick example. Enter time, use weekly activity, and again, choose, we'll choose Dan here. Customer job in this case would be M long again, and service item we'll say they did some framing, and then again it's billable. I can pass it through. If I just want to report on it, it would be that. So I'm going to do 4 hours and save that as well. And then maybe you want to go ahead and enter some mileage. Same kind of thing. Here's my vehicle. I got the Ford truck, the date, customer job again. We'll do M. So you can all see it, and then this would be, other charge for, let's say, delivery charges, or I could do it for, say, a mileage. If I have a mileage item, hitting that mileage income account, but I'm going to do delivery charge in this case and a class, and the total miles we'll say is 50. This is just traveling to the job site. And then finally, items. Let's say I want to receive some items in, and this time I'll do it with a bill. For, I don't know, we'll just do some non-inventory items here just to get it going. We got some trim that came in, and I'm going to bring in a quantity of 5, and I'm also want to pass this through. Or maybe it was counters that you're going to reimburse back to your customer. So again, you choose the job. You guys are getting the theory here. In this case, I'm going to make it billable. Click Save and Close. So now when I go to Customer and create invoice, and choose Michelle here. Now she has an open estimate. We'll deal with that in another video. And then I want to select the outstanding billable time and cost, which is a preference too. And you'll notice I have time here. I also have expense with a default 15% markup, and the income account it's going to hit. Mileage for the delivery or the travel. And then items. All these can be passed through, and I can even print them as selected time and cost on one invoice item. Click OK and invoice. So I can successfully reimburse M long for the work I've done based on the time, mileage, expense, or items that I've incurred on the job. I hope that was helpful. You guys have a great day.